and we haven't been able to determine if it hatched or if Molly ate it. We haven't been able to determine that. So we know that we have 6 owlets at least, and maybe 7, not sure. Okay, so that's where we are. We brought you up to date, and so it just, it was kind of a quick video to bring you up to date. There was a big gap there, but it was almost like overnight they jumped up. And somebody asked, when did this all start? It actually started about 14 days ago. We happened to turn on the cameras just in time to see her lay the last egg, or we think it was the last egg. And, a few days later, out came the first hatch. So that is kind of the scenario of what's happened. And but weren't those 2 videos just awesome, especially the first hatch and the second one? That egg just seemed to pop out, and she went right around and helped both of those, the first and the second egg, out of its shell. And, if you remember in the first clutch, there was a lot of controversy with the mother owl help them out of the shell. At least Molly definitely helps them out of the shell. She actually took and cracked the shell and then took the membrane and worked her way around it. And so she hasn't lost her touch. So we like I said, we know we have 6 owlets, but we have not been able to, by watching them, when we turn it on, they're just a big clump in there, and we have not been able to get a picture of them. So we're not sure. We think we have 6, but on a couple of occasions, one of the owls looked really small, so we're just not sure. So that's, we have 6 little owlets, and they're all healthy so far, and wow, it's been kind of exciting. Like I said, we haven't been watching. I bought some software and was able to record it. And then I went back and just put it together. And so to bring you kind of up to date as to where we are. Now, a couple of things I'm going to mention. See this? I got this is a lanyard. And of course, these are cool sunglasses. And I put them on, I can't see a thing. But those are the products that Austin and his friends at his high school, they started a business, and you can go out to their website. I put it out on the blog. If it's probably not for this crowd, but who knows? I mean, if you're tired of losing your keys, you put them on one of these long things, and you won't lose your keys. All right. The other thing is, for those people that have gotten their books, this book, Molly McGee, I mean, wow. It turned out really nice. The comments, the people, look at this. Look at that picture of McGee. And Eric told me, he sent me over an email today and said that he has 80 books that are still signed. In other words, first come, first serve, and then they're gone. Let's see what else he said. He sent me over an email, so let me look at that. He says we have 80 signed copies of Molly McGee available, first come, first serve. And then the Molly, the Owl book, the hardcover book, that's still selling well, and they're just about out of the first edition. Is just about out. So if you want a first edition, there's still time to order it, but not very many of those left. Let's see. He said that he'll also be offering, remember the 4 Little Owlet, the little kitty book, and that's going to be for $7.95. And he said that it should be available in the next couple of weeks. And he will put out word, hopefully very soon, on the second clutch as to when that book, in other words, give everybody an update on the second clutch. And he says he has 75 keychains, and that they're not going to order any more of those. Remember, they were the hottest seller out at the picnic. And so he says if you find it on his website, it's available. All right. That takes care of that. Oh, and it's so one other thing that I want to point out and show you is the kestrels. Let me see if I can find the kestrels, because you wouldn't be watching this tonight if it wasn't for the American kestrel, which is a beautiful bird, and you've often heard me talk about it, and I've put pictures on the blog of the American kestrel. And so we'll take a quick the American kestrel. Now the one with the all orange, the one that the back is facing us, that's the female, and the male's on the other side. The way you can tell the difference is the female is all orange on the back, and the male has grayish wings, kind of a blue-gray on his wings, and on his chest he has round spots, black spots, and she has orange stripes. So that's the way you tell the difference in the American kestrel, as which is a male, which is a female. That was the male that just went in the box. He's trying to get Caleigh to go in the box. Now Caleigh has shown up and she's now on top of the box, and the male is still inside the box. Now that's the male. You can see he has the bluish wings. Okay, I'm back. Wow, now you've seen the American kestrel. It's one of the most beautiful birds, we think, in North America. And it's a tremendous little bird. And it catches little small rodents, kind of like the owls do. It also will catch crickets and grasshoppers and insects. And so it is great to have around your yards. It loves lizards. So if you have a large lizard population, it'll help diminish that. So there, now you've seen the American kestrel. We're going to get back. I'm going to show you a couple of outside shots of of both Molly and McGee going on the kestrel box. There doesn't seem to be any conflict with the owls going out landing on top of the box at night because the kestrels are either not there or inside at the time. So. And if you have any questions, I'll have a chance maybe to look over and answer some questions. But let's see if we can find Molly and McGee outside the box. Now this is McGee. He's just flown in, and he typically comes in every night, lands on the kestrel box before he goes inside the owl box. Okay, McGee left. Now it's Molly's turn to come out. And quite often when you think she has left, in other words, remember when she left twice in the earlier videos and you could see one baby and then two baby and then there's a whole bunch of them. Basically, we thought she's gone hunting, but what she does is she just takes a little flyabout, lands over on the kestrel box and watches the backyard or watches for McGee to come in. And she also keeps a very close eye on her box. Okay, I'm back. Now, you've got inside, outside shots of the owl box. You're brought up to date. Molly and McGee had 7 eggs. Okay, we know that 6 hatched, and we have 6 owlets for sure. But we haven't been able to determine if there are 7 or not. And so we'll just have to keep a good eye out and see if that's the case. And, oh, by the way, also Austin got a new video camera for Christmas. And so he's been taking some video outside, and he's thinking about doing a different type of video. The other one was, was Molly's Story, a DVD. He's looking to do a higher quality DVD, and so give you kind of a sample of what he's been doing. Let me show you that.